Good morning, everyone. Last day we started chapter 4 of geography textbook, agriculture, and studied about meaning, the word origin, agriculture. What is the meaning of agriculture? And studied about three types of economic activities: primary, secondary, and tertiary activities. And second topic which we have started, farm system. Today we shall continue on the same topic, farm system and its types or types of farming. Farming is practiced in various ways across the world, and it depends upon the geographical conditions, demand of produce, labor, and the level of technology. Mainly, the farming can be classified into two categories. One is commercial farming, and second or another type is subsistence farming. Today we shall discuss these two types of farming in detail. First, subsistence farming. This type of farming is practiced to meet the needs of the farmer's family. Traditionally, low levels of technology and household labor are used to produce on small output. In this type of farming, peoples have small scale of लैंड, छोटे छोटे जो हैं लैंड्स के पार्ट हैं इनके पास. और उसमें भी क्या होता है कि कई बार जैसे दो या तीन भाई हैं तो उस लैंड के भी पार्टीशंस कर दिए जाते हैं. इट कैन बी फर्दर क्लासिफाइड एज intensive subsistence and primitive subsistence farming. What is intensive? The farmer cultivates a small plot of land using simple tools and more labor. Climate with large number of days with sunshine and fertile soils permit growing of more than one crop annually on the same plot. Rice. Rice is the main crop, and other crops which they sow include wheat, maize, pulses, and oilseeds. And this type of agriculture is prevalent in the thickly populated areas of the monsoon regions of South, Southeast, and East Asia. Second is primitive subsistence agriculture. We discuss about two types, intensive and primitive also classify into two categories or includes shifting cultivation and nomadic herding. प्रिमिटिव के आगे दो पार्ट्स और हो जाते हैं जो इसमें इंक्लूड्स हैं, शिफ्टिंग कल्टीवेशन एंड नोमैटिक हर्टिंग. What is shifting cultivation? Shifting cultivation is practiced in the thickly forested areas of Amazon basin, tropical Africa, parts of Southeast Asia, and Northeast India. In this type of cultivation, agriculture, a plot of land is cleared by felling the trees and burning them. The ashes are then mixed with the soil and crops like maize, yam, potatoes, cassava are grown. After the soil fertility, after the fertility lose its fertility, the land is abandoned and the cultivator moves to a new plot. This type of cultivation is also known as slash and burn agriculture. What is the second name or another name of shifting cultivation? Slash and burn agriculture. Second part is nomadic herding. This is practiced in the semi arid and arid regions of Sahara, Central Asia, and some parts of India, like Rajasthan, Jammu, and Kashmir. In this type of farming, herdsmen move from place to place with their animals for fodder and water. आप लोगों ने देखे होंगे ना कि पूरे के पूरे ग्रुप्स लेकर के आते हैं एनिमल्स के, लाइक कैमल्स। तो ये क्या करते हैं कि उनका फॉडर, उनके लिए जो भी चारा या खाने की चीज़ें जो हैं पानी लेकर के अलग अलग रूट्स के ऊपर निकल जाते हैं लोग। दिस टाइप ऑफ मूवमेंट अराइज इन रिस्पॉन्सेज टू क्लाइमेटिक कंस्टेंट्स एंड टेरेन। Sheep, camel, yak, and goats are most commonly reared. जिनको पाला जाता है, they provide milk, meat, wool, hides, and other products to the herders and their families. Next is commercial farming. In commercial farming, crops are grown and animals are reared for sale in market. Mainly, this type of farming is done for profit. The area cultivated and the amount of capital used is large. Most of the work is done by machines and it includes grain farming, mixed farming, and plantation agriculture. The first part of is grain farming, commercial grain farming. These crops are grown for commercial purpose. Wheat and maize are common commercially grown grains. They sell them and make profit, make benefit from the grains. Major areas where commercial grain farming is practiced are temperate grassland of North America, Europe, and Asia. These are the sparsely populated with large farms spreading over hundreds of hectares. 7. Winter restrict the growing season and only a single crop can be grown. कई बार एक ही फसल हो पाती है यहाँ पे विंटर्स की वजह से। Second is mixed farming. In this type of farming, the land is used for growing food and fodder crops and rearing livestock. तो लैंड जो है उसका यूज़ यहाँ पे किया जाता है फूड ग्रो करने के लिए एंड फॉडर, चारा जो होता है एनिमल्स का वो ग्रो करने के लिए, एंड rearing livestock. Mixed farming practiced in Europe, Eastern USA, Argentina, Southeast Australia, New Zealand, and South Africa. Third is plantations. Plantations are a type of commercial farming where single crop of tea, coffee, sugarcane, cashew, rubber, banana, or cotton are grown. Large amount of labor and capital are required in this type of farming. We may see in this picture, प्लांटेशन में क्या होता है, एक ही प्लांट्स जो हैं वो काफ़ी सारे लगाए जाते हैं इकट्ठे एक ही जगह पर. इवन जैसे वी में सी इन दिस पिक्चर बनाना प्लांटेशन, एंड दिस पिक्चर रिलेट्स टू sugar plantation. The produce may be processed on the farm or in nearby factories like sugar. शुगर केन से क्या प्रिपेयर किया जाता है, शुगर फैक्ट्रीज के अंदर. द डेवलपमेंट ऑफ अ ट्रांसपोर्ट नेटवर्क इज दस एसेंशियल फॉर such farming. Major plantations are found in the tropical regions of the world, like rubber in Malaysia, coffee in Brazil, tea in India, and Sri Lanka are some examples of plantations. Next is major crops. Crops are supply raw materials for agro-based industries. Major food crops are wheat, rice, maize, and millets. In India, a different or a large variety of crops are grown to meet the requirement of growing population. In India, major food crops are wheat, rice, maize, and millets. Some other crops which may be sown, which may be grown in India, like jute and cotton, which are fiber crops, and some beverage crops जिनको पिया जाता है, like tea and coffee, are also found in India. Now we shall discuss these crops one by one. First is rice. Rice is the major food crop of the world. It is the staple diet of the tropical and subtropical regions. The basic requirement for the production of rice is high temperature, humidity, and rainfall. And type of soil is alluvial clay soil, which can retain water. And if we talk about the production in India or other countries, then we may found China leads in the production of rice, followed by India, Japan, Sri Lanka, and Egypt. In favorable climatic conditions, as in West Bengal and Bangladesh, 2 to 3 crops are grown in a year. This is the picture, rice cultivation. Second is wheat. Wheat तो आप लोगों ने देखा ही होगा यहाँ पे. Basic climatic conditions for wheat are moderate temperature and rainfall during growing seasons and bright sunshine at the time of harvest. It thrives best in well-drained loamy soil. Loamy soil क्या होती है, दोमट मिट्टी जिसको कहते हैं ना. And it is grown extensively in USA, Canada, Argentina, Russia, Ukraine, Australia, and India. In India, it is grown in winters. In India, this टाइम जो अभी टाइम चल रहा है ना, नवंबर टू जनवरी और फरवरी, दिस इज द प्रोडक्टिव पीरियड फॉर wheat. Okay, students, read this topic. Rest of the part of this topic we shall discuss in our next lecture. Keep preparation for your exams. Thank you.